Yo, what's good? I'm Money.
And I'm Triumph from ETP.
Yeah, we backstage at SOBs, about to fuck the stage up, man. Shout out to XL, Jason Bourne, Success Sundays, Vicky Secrets. We out here, man.
You already know, SOBs, this shit is live tonight, man. This shit's sold out, so you already know what we gonna do to that stage.
So pull up. We out here. Let's get it.
Cheers.
What's up, world? You know what it is, man. Your guy, Jason Bourne, the plug, New York City's own. Right now, I'm accompanied by some of VA's own, right? Triumph and Munee, right? Let's get right to it so people know you are.
I'm Money.
Money.
Yeah.
Oh, the Money. He said, I'm the Money. I'm the Money. And you must be the Triumph and the Victory.
I'm Triumph. I'm the Victory. Absolutely.
Okay. So, the name, you guys were individual artists or group all the time. How did that come together? Somebody talk about that for me.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. We was actually just friends at first. You know, I used to rap with another guy, but you know, long story short, that didn't work out. And you know, he wasn't even rapping at first, but he had a love for music. But you know, I used to watch him. I literally watched him get better day by day by day by day. But the stage presence was already there, and that's the thing about me. When I perform with a certain energy. So long story short, our friendship turned into chemistry on the stage. We started winning all these competitions. We actually were on one called twice. We was on this50.com. We won a competition at another club up here. I forgot what it was called, but Club Pyramid. But so yeah, we've been doing it for a minute, man, and we love music. Like we would do this shit for $5.50 an hour. You know what I'm saying? The grind of music, we love it. Making music, the process, and just performing. That's our favorite thing.
It's so dope that he said that you weren't really rapping like that because you look like you was on a different type of time chilling and you just got into it. So talk about that, man, how you transitioned from the time you was on and what you saw in the brother and hip-hop as a whole that said, you know what, I'm going to throw my hat in the ring.
I mean, it was just crazy, man. I always had the inspiration to do music, just taking other people's songs and trying to record it myself and rephrasing myself. But once I met him, I just seen his energy, his passion, his love for the rap, and I just followed his lead pretty much, and watched the things he did, put my own twist towards things, and then grew as my own self as an artist, and sky's the limit from there.
I know the words to a lot of people's music, so you got me feeling like I might could rap tomorrow or something, man. I might try to throw my own sauce on it. What part of Virginia exactly are you brothers from?
Newport News, we call it Bad News, Virginia. The home of AI, the home of Michael Vick. So it's a pretty popular place. It's the bottom, you know what I'm saying? Newport News, it reminds you of a smaller version of like, Flatbush on Brooklyn or something like that. It's real gritty, but it's real tough. It creates tough people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the celebrities that made it out of there.
We all know what Bad News is, but I want to know, I'm from New York City. Can we go hang out in Bad News, Virginia? I just want to know. A lot of my people live down there, but for a long time it was a misconception, right? About you can't come from New York down to Virginia, but you guys are in New York, right? You're from Virginia, and we appreciate you. Talk about your experience with Livewire Empire, you know what I mean, and the road to SOBs. Talk about the show down there, the energy, the sense of accomplishment of winning it, and now coming to New York City, which is not your first time, we know, but just talk about that a little bit. There we go.
Just to piggyback off what you were saying, I'm actually from Newark, New Jersey. Okay. I moved down to Virginia, and when I first moved there, Triumph was one of the first people that I met, and that's how things, went on from there. But as far as the experience, man, the hospitality was on 1,000. It still is right now. It's a bunch of love. We made a lot of connections, just building and moving forward with different things that we didn't have before. We learned a lot from Excel just from meeting them once or twice already. So who knows what the future gonna hold with him, man? You know what I mean? It's all love.
Oh, definitely. That's my guy. Shout out to Excel. Here in New York City, I do a lot of work in media, publicity, and journalism. I always impress upon individuals how important it is to, tap in outside of your market. You know what I mean? You might be, successful locally, but it's important to get a wider fan base. So talk about how you guys incorporate that, that form of hustling into your brand and what you're doing right now.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, for us being from Virginia, we actually, Virginia is one of the states that kind of likes to look to see what other states like, and then they say, you know what, hey, I like this, I want to rock with this. So it's a big deal to make sure you get on the road and make sure you travel and get a fan base, because really that'll make home, rock with you harder when they see that you have the the hunger, the determination to go out and go get it beyond these 7 cities and where we're at in Virginia. And New York is like a second home. We got family up here, Boogie Night. I got actual relatives up here, and it's like we love it. We love it up here. Every competition we've been in up here has either been first place or runner up. So it's like we feel like we have the talent and the energy to compete in New York, then we can kind of compete anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of the energy, I remember, Excel and Swag. That's one of the things they mentioned to me, when they first said, hey, we got 2 winners, man, Triumph and Munee. We're going to bring them up to SOBs and make this thing pop. And just to piggyback off the energy, you have a video that's out right now. I just watched it this morning. The energy is very organic, right? It feels like you're like in one of you two brothers' backyard, just keeping it really regular. So talk about that.
Well, we actually got a new video. We have 2 new videos out. High Off Life, and we also got Mud. High Off Life was a Mud. Yeah, that's it's a very energetic video. We kind of have the same comparison to like Red and Meth. Shout out to them anyway. He's like my Uncle Red. But in regards to our energy, we kind of mimic them. Like we feed off of each other. We bounce the energy back and forth. The chemistry is there. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we feed off. Live performance is our main threat as far as what we like to do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And never rap over our lyrics. Like we're so polished. Like we like to perform so you can hear us and understand everything, the clarity and everything that we got, to display. Yeah.
I call that craftsmanship, right? And then you mentioned Red and Meth. I actually got that from the video. You know what I'm saying? I like how, the video starts with you guys together. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's in the backyard. It's very organic and authentic. It's you guys together, and then you can kind of see it break out into, okay, your individual scene, but the energy was there. You also have a project, right? Talk about the project a little bit.
Absolutely. A lot of the videos, High Off Life, Mud, that we just shot, they're on 2 Kings. And 2 Kings can be found on Tidal, Apple Music, Google Play, whatever your favorite streaming site is. $9.99, 10 songs. It's not too long, not too short. We're not 7 songs. Yeah. Look, $1 a piece, $1 a song. So if you like the first song, which I think you will, take a look at the second one, and if you don't mind, provide us with $10 for the services that we provide. I mean, it's really good music, and it's like he said, it's really organic music. 2 Kings is kind of self-explanatory. I mean, we feel like we're kings here on this earth. We feel like we're kings here in this country, and we're gonna be treated as such, and we're gonna demand that type of respect.
As you should.
Absolutely.
Who are some of the any features, any producers that you work with on the project?
A couple of features. One feature. Shout out to my boy Marvelous, ETP. Producers, we got Ghost Walker. Who else we got, T-Mac? PDT.
We kept it really in home with this. We had one producer produce 7 tracks. We had one producer produce 1 track, and we had one producer do 2. So it was kind of, we did a lot of our music with one guy, but a lot of his sounds were different. That's what allowed us to do that, because I didn't want to have a album that sounds the same throughout. I mean, we gave you family, we gave you turn up, we gave you knowledge, we gave you energy. We gave you how we ran we ran in the streets too. So like we gave you a little bit of everything on this album. Yeah, the essentials, that you need for, it was our debut album. So I think you'll enjoy it, man. To go take a look at it on Apple Music, if you got Apple Music, or Tidal. It's up there, 2 Kings from Triumph and Munee.
What are some of the records that you're going to perform here with us tonight?
The first record is our go-to record. It's actually called Go. That's
you always gotta have a go-to.
Yeah, that's the go-to record. Yeah. I don't care how old it gets. That's the go-to record. Yeah, it's new to them. That's going to be the first record. That's the one we also performed on 106 in Park. That got us our first victory and notoriety. The second record is Ain't Nobody. That's another banger. That's actually off of 2 Kings. That's one of my favorite songs, actually. We're actually shooting a video for that as well. Shout out to Boogie Night in Times Square tonight after we perform. So we taking advantage of the opportunity, man. Just trying to make it work and move forward the right way. You know what I mean?
100%. For all of our viewers who may be of the generation behind us, who may not have been privileged to see 106 in Park and understand the magnitude of, what it brought to the culture. Talk about that experience, man. How did it feel to come here? Because, again, you're going to be back in Times Square. You know what I mean? To be at 106 in Park. Talk about that.
Well, it was a crazy experience because, I don't know about y'all, but I'm from the era where your grandmother watched soap operas and stuff like that. So when we got there, we're expecting to be like their own building, but it's actually in the CBS building where all the soap operas and all the actors are. So we're seeing Victor from some of them shows running, we're just seeing people from the soap opera. We're like, yo, that's crazy. We're really here in the bright lights. Like, we've done a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, yes. And you could tell there was money back there. But it was just a different experience, especially being in, Manhattan, New York City is one of the best cities in the world, period. So to be here on the brightest stage in front of millions of viewers, to win first place in both of the competitions, that spoke more to not only just our talent and our performance, but we actually had a campaign that we basically ran. It was all to our promotion, to get people to vote. I can't explain to you, the whole experience, but just know there was a few artists backstage that were just starting to vote for themselves or get people to vote for them. Nice. We've been having people vote for us for the past month. It lined up. We got people on tablets, chargers, all charged up. They're coming to ask us to use our charger. We're like, nah, bro, it's a business back here. So, I think it spoke to not only our talent, but we can also, hold our own in the business aspect of the game, too. Yeah.
No, that's dope, man. So we look forward to your performance tonight. We're going to hang out some more. We're going to take some more pictures. We're going to be here for the performance. Hopefully I might be able to get on stage and say a thing or two. I don't know. Yeah. I'm pretty a cool host and shit like that. Yeah. But shout out to my guy Vegg here with me, man. Rock from the press, of course. I appreciate you all the time. Jason Bourne from 200 Block. Triumph and Munee, straight out of Virginia. Any last words? Any shout outs?
Shout out Vicky Secret, shout out Excel, two amazing individuals, and you could tell that their love for music is organic, and the it's not a lot of people like them left. It's not a lot of people like you left. So when we get around these type of individuals, we do like to latch on, not trying to be funny, not leech, but we like to latch on to those type of individuals because we can grow and we're trying to grow. So, I appreciate y'all.
100%. We all gonna go together.
Yeah, man, definitely. Shout out to you, of course. You know what I mean? Shout out to Excel, like you said, Vicky Secrets, Enterprise. Shout out to Virginia. We here, man. We just trying to keep it moving, man. Stay consistent. We've been doing this, man. We ain't never left. We've been doing this. Enterprise on deck.
We here, man. Jason Bourne, the plug, 200 Block, New York City. It's for hip hop. We out of here.